I think the specialty about the Shell Alumni Network is that it's not just a social community like we all find these days on Facebook or other of these platforms. It's really a community that is designed to give back to each other, where you can constantly get access to new information, to learn new things, to further develop, and being able to offer this through the community, that each member of the community actually can become a contributor as much as we are all receiver of this information, I think makes this network in particular attractive and also valuable for its members.
Because everybody's got all these different experiences, people can gain from these experiences and develop themselves and ask questions to people that have done it before, people that have been there, folks that have worked in strange countries, ask strange questions, but there is always an answer, I think, in this big community of people because of all these expertises. Many of us are working as consultants, and when I need a really good electrical engineer, I know where to go to, I know who to ask, because we've got the best electrical engineers in our network. Yeah? The expertise within the network is, I think, unprecedented.
So what I've really loved is the opportunity to reconnect with colleagues from Shell, people from the business areas that I have worked in, but also across the business areas. And what I love is the fact that there are no boundaries anymore, and that we can really connect on new levels and share information based on where we are today.
We all share the same background, but now we've gone in different directions, and it's very interesting to hear what people have learned and how they have developed, and also how you can help each other going forward.
And what I think we should be able to do together within the network is bring together all our new experiences. And those learnings, to capture those learnings and bring them together, I think we could really enhance our own ideas and also make each other stronger within the network.
So I'm looking at the pillars that we have right now within the alumni network. So if I think about the community, the development, and the opportunities, one of the things that I thought I could bring to the network is a workshop around collaboration in the workplace. So I have done some study, and I've earned my doctorate since the time that I've worked at Shell as well. And in this period, I've done a lot of study on human relations and what it takes to make a great collaboration and how we can innovate even more successfully together. And that's information I would just love to share with my colleagues at Shell.
So far, we already have a few examples of, for instance, a mentoring circle, but we also have different webinars, and for instance a talk by a CFO or visiting a company of a particular CFO. And they are all ways where people can share their knowledge and actually contribute something to the group, and actually you as an alumni can select which topics you prefer to join. And I can already see so far there's so many webinars that you really have to be careful to choose the right one that really suits your preference.
The link to green energy generation is where I can bring something to the network, and Shell is eager to grow in that space.
Because I've recently left Shell, I think for me it's best to be a kind of a mentor for people who are just or are about to leave Shell. I think that is a bit of a hurdle, especially if you've been in Shell for a while. I've been in Shell for 20 years, and it was rather difficult. So.
Leaving Shell is a little bit like mourning for 1 or 2 years, and then you start to see the good things. And so if you have somebody who can help you through that period, I think that's really useful.
It's a way of thinking, it's a way of working, it's a way of bringing great ideas together that I had missed for a couple of years, and that I straight away recognized again when I met up with all these great people. And if that's what you're looking for, then really you should join the network, because it's a beautiful opportunity to meet these great minds again.
What's also special about the Shell Alumni Network is that Shell has recognized us as the alumni network. And with that, we are on the one side independent, but on the other side have the blessing, to say so, from Shell as being the place where alumni can and should gather.
For me, it's coming home. After seeing many people after 5 to 10 years, it's just like, okay, we're back.
So I've been telling all of my friends from the Shell network that I'm still connected to, join us, because this is a place where we can form community together, look for new opportunities, and continue to help to develop each other in wherever we are on our career and community and personal journeys at this time.